We picture a future powered by clean energy, full of sleek electric cars gliding silently down our streets. It's a beautiful vision. But behind the polished chrome and advanced batteries lies a darker, grittier reality. This is the story of cobalt, the metal that makes our green revolution possible, and the hidden conflict it fuels. Welcome to the Cobalt Wars. So, what makes cobalt so special? It's all about stability and energy density. Think of it as the secret ingredient that keeps our lithium-ion batteries from overheating and catching fire, while also letting them store more power for longer. That's why every smartphone, every laptop, and especially every electric vehicle needs it. As the world races to ditch fossil fuels, the demand for cobalt has gone through the roof. It's become one of the most critical elements on the planet, a linchpin for the entire green energy transition. But this incredible demand comes with a staggering cost. Over 70% of the world's cobalt is buried beneath one nation.
We picture a future powered by clean energy,
Congo.
full of
the
sleek
DRC is a
electric
country
cars
of immense
gliding
geological
down our
wealth,
streets.
but its history
It's
is
a
a
beautiful
tragic
vision.
tale of the resource curse. For centuries, its vast natural riches, from rubber and ivory to diamonds and now cobalt, have attracted exploitation, fueled conflict, and brought immense suffering to its people. Rather than prosperity, the ground is rich, but the people remain poor, caught in a cycle of instability and violence that has plagued the nation for generations.
Electric cars
The
gliding
cobalt boom
silently
is just the
down our
latest
streets.
chapter in this long,
It's a beautiful
heartbreaking
vision.
story.
But behind
While
the
the world
polished
was just
chrome
waking up to
and
cobalt's
advanced
importance,
batteries,
one
lies a
country was
darker,
playing the long
grittier
game.
reality.
China saw the
This is
future
the story
and
of
made
cobalt,
strategic,
the metal that
decisive
makes our
moves to
green
dominate the
revolution
cobalt
possible,
landscape.
and the
Through
hidden
state-backed
conflict it
investments,
fuels.
Chinese
Welcome to the
companies have
Cobalt Wars.
systematically acquired
So,
majority
what makes
stakes in the
cobalt so
DRC's
special?
largest
It's
industrial
all about stability
mines.
and energy
They
density.
didn't just stop
Think
at
of it
digging
as the
up.
secret
They built a
ingredient
near
that keeps our
monopoly on the next
lithium-ion
crucial
batteries
step
from
in
overheating
refining. Today,
and catching fire.
China
while
processes
also
over
letting them
two-thirds of the
store more
world's
power
raw
for
cobalt,
longer.
transforming
That's
it
why
into the
every
battery-grade
smartphone,
material
every
the world
and
desperately
especially
needs.
every electric
This
vehicle
gives them immense
needs it.
leverage
as the
over the
world
entire
races to
global
ditch fossil
supply
fuels.
chain.
The demand
From
for
the African
cobalt
soil
has
to the
gone through the
battery in your
roof.
car.
It's become
It
one
was
of
a
the most critical
masterclass in
elements on the
economic
planet,
strategy,
a linchpin for the
effectively
entire
making
green
the
energy
road to a green
transition.
future run directly
But this
through
incredible demand
This
comes
global
with a
power struggle
staggering
has
cost.
devastating consequences.
Over
on the
70% of the
Beyond
world's
the large
cobalt is
industrial
buried beneath
mines,
one nation.
a vast network of
Democratic
artisanal miners,
Republic of
known
Congo.
as cruisers,
The DRC
risk
is a
their
country
lives
of
daily
immense
to
geological
find
wealth,
fragments of
but its
cobalt.
history is a
They work in
tragic tale of
treacherous,
the resource
hand-dug
curse
tunnels with no
for
safety
centuries.
equipment,
Its vast
often
natural
facing tunnel
riches from
collapses
rubber
and toxic
ivory
dust.
to diamonds and now
Tragically,
cobalt have
this
attracted
workforce includes
exploitation,
tens of thousands of
fueled
children,
conflict,
some as young
and
as
brought
6,
immense suffering to
forced
its
out of
people.
school
Rather
and
than
into the
prosperity,
mines to help
the
their
ground is
families
rich,
survive.
but the
They
people
earn maybe
remain
$1
poor,
or $2 a day,
caught in a cycle of
backbreaking
instability
labor
and violence that has
exposes
plagued the
them to
nation for
severe health
generations.
risks.
The cobalt boom
environmental
is just the
toll is
latest
just
chapter in
as
this
severe.
long,
Mining
heartbreaking
pollution
story.
has contaminated
While the world
rivers,
was just waking
soil,
up to cobalt's
and air,
importance,
leading to
one
birth
country
defects
was
and
playing the long
widespread
game.
health problems
China
in
saw the
surrounding
future and
communities.
made
This is
strategic,
the human
decisive
and
moves
environmental
to dominate
price
the
being
cobalt
paid for
landscape
our clean
through
energy
state-backed
dream.
investments.
But the
Chinese
story doesn't
companies
have
have
to end here.
systematically acquired
The crisis
majority
has sparked a
stakes in the
wave of
DRC's
innovation
largest
and a push
industrial
for change.
mines.
On the
They
technology
didn't just
front,
stop at digging
scientists
it
are
up.
racing
They
to
built a
develop
near
new
monopoly
battery
on the next
chemistry that
crucial
use
step
less or
in
even no
refining.
cobalt
Today,
at all.
China
Lithium iron
processes over
phosphate,
two-thirds of the
or
world's
LFP
raw
batteries
cobalt,
are a
transforming
promising
it into the
alternative
battery-grade
that's
material
already
the
gaining
world
traction.
desperately needs.
Then there's the circular
This gives them
economy.
immense
We're
leverage over
throwing
the
away
entire
a treasure
globe.
trove of
Supply
critical
chain,
metals every
from the
time we
African
discard
soil
old
to the battery in your
electronics.
car.
Developing efficient,
It was a
large-scale
masterclass in
recycling
economics.
programs is
Strategy.
crucial. Imagine
Effectively
urban
making
mining,
the road to a
where
green
we
future
recover
run
valuable
directly through
materials from our
Beijing.
own e-waste
This global
instead
power
of
struggle has
digging
devastating
new holes in the
consequences
ground.
on the ground.
Finally,
Beyond the
there's
large
a growing
industrial
movement
mines,
for ethical
a
sourcing.
vast network
Companies
of
are facing
artisanal miners,
increasing pressure
known
from
as
consumers,
cruisers,
and
risk their
regulators
lives
to
daily
clean up their
to
supply
find
chains.
fragments of cobalt.
Using
They work
blockchain
in
and
treacherous,
other technologies to
hand-dug
trace
tunnels
their
with no
cobalt
safety
from mine
equipment,
to market,
often facing
and ensure
tunnel
it is free
collapses
from
and
the worst
toxic dust.
abuses. As we
Tragically,
stand at this crossroads,
this workforce
the
includes
challenge
tens
is
of thousands
clear.
of children,
A green
some as
transition
young as
that
6,
simply swaps
forced
our
out of
dependence
school
on oil from
and into
one
the
region
mines to help
for
their
a
families
dependence on
survive.
cobalt from another.
They earn maybe $1
while
or
ignoring
$2
the
a day
human
for
cost. Isn't
backbreaking
a
labor
solution, it's just
that
shifting the
exposes
problem.
them to severe
You can't
health
build
risks.
a sustainable
The
future on a
environmental toll is
foundation of
just
injustice.
as severe.
The goal
Mining
must be
pollution has
something
contaminated
better.
rivers,
A transition
soil,
that
and
is
air,
not just green,
leading to birth
but
defects
also
and
just
widespread
a
health
circular
problems in surrounding
transition
communities.
that prioritizes
This is the human
recycling
and environmental
innovation,
price being paid
and an
for
ethical
our clean
transition
energy
that
dream.
uplifts communities
But the
instead
story
of
doesn't have to
exploiting
end
them.
here.
The future of our
crisis has
planet
sparked
and
a
the
wave
lives
of
of millions
innovation
depends
and
on
a
us
push
getting
for
it right.
change.
Thanks for
On
watching.
the technology
If this
front,
story matters to
scientists
you,
are racing to
please share
develop
it.
new
And
battery
subscribe
chemistry
for
that
more
use
deep
less or
dives
even
into
no
the issues
cobalt
that
at
shape our
all.
world.
Lithium iron phosphate, or LFP batteries, are a promising alternative that's already gaining traction. Then there's the circular economy. We're throwing away a treasure trove of critical metals every time we discard old electronics. Developing efficient, large-scale recycling programs is crucial. Imagine urban mining, where we recover valuable materials from our own e-waste instead of digging new holes in the ground. Finally, there's a growing movement for ethical sourcing. Companies are facing increasing pressure from consumers and regulators to clean up their supply chains, using blockchain and other technologies to trace their cobalt from mine to market and ensure it is free from the worst abuses as we stand at this crossroads. The challenge is clear: a green transition that simply swaps our dependence on oil from one region for a dependence on cobalt from another, while ignoring the human cost, isn't a solution, it's just shifting the problem. We can't build a sustainable future on a foundation of injustice. The goal must be something better, a transition that is not just green, but also just. A circular transition that prioritizes recycling and innovation, and an ethical transition that uplifts communities instead of exploiting them.
The future of our planet and the lives of millions depends on us getting it right.
Thanks for watching. If this story matters to you, please share it and subscribe for more deep dives into the issues that shape our world.